أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم إني أفتتح الثناء بحمدك وأنت مسدد للصواب بمنك، وأيقنت أنك أنت أرحم الراحمين في موضع العفو والرحمة، وأشد المعاقبين في موضع النكال والنقمة، وأعظم المتجبرين في موضع الكبرياء والعظمة. اللهم أذنت لي في دعائك ومسألتك، فاسمع يا سميع مدحتي، وأجب يا رحيم دعوتي، وأقل يا غفور عسرتي. فكم يا إلهي من كربة قد فرجتها، وهموم قد كشفتها، وعسرة قد أقلتها، ورحمة قد نشرتها، وحلقة بلاء قد فككتها. الحمد لله الذي لم يتخذ صاحبة ولا ولدا، ولم يكن له شريك في الملك، ولم يكن له ولي من الذل، وكبره تكبيرا. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد. الحمد لله بجميع محامده كلها، على جميع نعمه كلها. الحمد لله الذي لا مضاد له في ملكه، ولا منازع له في أمره. الحمد لله الذي لا شريك له في خلقه، ولا شبيه له في عظمته. الحمد لله الفاشي في الخلق أمره وحمده، الظاهر بالكرم مجده، الباسط بالجود يده، الذي لا تنقض خزائنه ولا تزيده كثرة العطاء إلا جودا وكرما، إنه هو العزيز الوهاب. اللهم إني أسألك قليلا من كثير، مع حاجة بي إليه عظيمة، وغناك عنه قديم، وهو عندي كثير، وهو عليك سهل يسير. اللهم إن عفوك عن ذنبي، وتجاوزك عن خطيئتي، وصفحك عن ظلمي، وسترك عن قبيح عملي، وحلمك عن كثير جرمي، عندما كان من خطئي وعمدي. أطمعني في أن أسألك ما لا أستوجبه منك، الذي رزقتني من رحمتك، وأريتني من قدرتك، وعرفتني من إجابتك، فصرت أدعوك آمنا، وأسألك مستأنسا لا خائفا ولا وجلا، مضلا عليك فيما قصدت فيه إليك، فإن أبطأ عني عتبت بجهلي عليك، ولعل الذي أبطأ عني هو خير لي لعلمك بعاقبة الأمور، فلم أر مولا كريما أصبر على عبد لئيم منك علي يا رب. إنك تدعوني فأولي عنك، وتتحبب إلي فأتبغض إليك، وتتودد إلي فلا أقبل منك، كأن لي التطول عليك، فلم يمنعك ذلك من الرحمة لي والإحسان إلي، والتفضل علي بجودك وكرمك. فارحم عبدك الجاهل، وجد عليه بفضل إحسانك، إنك جواد كريم. الحمد لله مالك الملك مجري الفلك مسخر الرياح فالق الإصباح ديان الدين رب العالمين الحمد لله على حلمه بعد علمه الحمد لله على عفوه بعد قدرته والحمد لله على طول عناته في غضبه وهو قادر على ما يريد الحمد لله خالق الخلق باسط الرزق فالق الإصباح ذي الجلال والإكرام والفضل والإنعام الذي بعد فلا يرى وقرب فشهد النجوى تبارك وتعالى الحمد لله الذي ليس له منازع يعادله ولا شبيه يشاكله ولا ظهير يعاضده قهر بعزته الأعزاء وتواضع لعظمته العظمى فبلغ بقدرته ما يشاء الحمد لله الذي يجيبني حين أناديه ويستر علي كل عورة وأنا أعصيه ويعظم النعمة علي فلا أجازي فكم من موهبة هنيئة قد أعطاني وعظيمة مخوفة قد كفاني وبهجة مونقة قد أراني فأثني عليه حامدا وأذكره مسبحا الحمد لله الذي لا يهتك حجابه ولا يغلق بابه ولا يرد السائل ولا يخيب آمله الحمد لله الذي يؤمن الخائفين وينجي الصالحين ويرفع المستضعفين ويضع المستكبرين يهلك ملوكا ويستخلف آخرين والحمد لله قاسم الجبارين مبير الظالمين مدرك الهاربين نكال الظالمين صريخ المستصرخين موضع حاجات الطالبين معتمد المؤمنين الحمد لله الذي من خشيته ترعد السماء وسكانها وترجف الأرض وعمارها وتموج البحار ومن يسبح في غمراتها الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله الحمد لله الذي يخلق ولم يخلق ويرزق ولا يرزق ويطعم ولا يطعم ويميت الأحياء ويحيي الموتى وهو حي لا يموت بيده الخير وهو على كل شيء قدير اللهم صل على محمد عبدك ورسولك وأمينك وصفيك وحبيبك وخيرتك من خلقك وحافظ سرك ومبلغ رسالاتك أفضل وأحسن وأجمل وأكمل وأزكى وأمنى وأطيب وأطهر وأسنى وأكثر ما صليت وباركت وترحمت وتحننت وسلمت على أحد من عبادك وأنبيائك ورسلك وصفتك وأهل الكرامة عليك من خلقك اللهم وصل على علي أمر المؤمنين ووصي رسول رب العالمين عبدك ووليك وأخي رسولك وحجتك على خلقك وآيتك الكبرى والنبأ العظيم وصل على الصديقة الطاهرة فاطمة سيدة النساء العالمين وصل على سبط الرحمة وإمام الهدى الحسن والحسين سيد الشباب أهل الجنة. وصل على أئمة المسلمين علي بن الحسين ومحمد بن علي وجعفر بن محمد وموسى بن جعفر وعلي بن موسى ومحمد بن علي وعلي بن محمد والحسن بن علي والخلف الهادي المهدي حججك على عبادك ومنعك في بلادك صلاة كثيرة دائمة. اللهم صل على ولي أمرك القائم المؤمل والعدل المنتظر وحفه بملائكتك المقربين وأيده بروح القدس يا رب العالمين. اللهم اجعله الداعي إلى كتابك والقائم بدينك استخلفه في الأرض كما استخلفت الذين من قبله. مكن له دينه الذي ارتضيته له أبدله من بعده خوفه أمنا يعبدك لا يشرك بك شيئا. اللهم أعزه وأعزز به وانصره وانتصر به وانصره نصرا عزيزا وافتح له فتحا يسيرا واجعل له من لدنك سلطانا نصيرا. اللهم أظهر به دينك وسنة نبيك حتى لا يستخفي بشيء من الحق مخافة أحد من الخلق. اللهم إنا نرغب إليك في دولة كرامة تعز بها الإسلام وأهله وتذل بها النفاق وأهله وتجعلنا فيها من الدعاة إلى طاعتك والقادة إلى سبيلك وترزقنا بها كرامة الدنيا والآخرة. اللهم ما عرفتنا من الحق فحملنا وما قصرنا عنه فبلغنا. اللهم المن به شأسنا واشعب به صدعنا وارتق به فتقنا وكسر به قلتنا وأعزز به ذلتنا وأغن به عائلنا واقض به عن مغرمنا واجبر به فقرنا وسد به خلتنا ويسر به عسرنا وبيض به وجوهنا وفك به أسرنا وانجح به طالبتنا وانجز به مواعيدنا واستجب به دعوتنا وأعطنا به سؤلنا وبلغنا به من الدنيا والآخرة أعمالنا وأعطنا به فوق رغبتنا يا خير المسؤولين وأوسع المعطين. اشف به صدورنا واذهب به غيظ قلوبنا واهدنا به لما اختلف فيه من الحق بإذنك إنك تهدي من تشاء إلى صراط مستقيم. وانصرنا به على عدوك وعدونا إله الحق آمين. اللهم إنا نشكو إليك فقد نبينا صلواتك عليه وآله وغيبة ولينا وكثرة عدونا وقلة عددنا وشدة الفتن بنا وتظاهر الزمان علينا فصل على محمد وآله وإنا على ذلك بفتح منك تعجله وبضر تكشفه ونصر تعزه وسلطان حق تظهره ورحمة منك تجللناها وعافية منك تلبسناها برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم إنا أسألك أن تجعل فيما تقضي وتقدر من الأمر المحتوم في الأمر الحكيم من القضاء الذي لا يرد ولا يبدل أن تكتبني من حجاج بيتك الحرام المبرور حجهم المشكور سعيهم المغفور ذنوبهم المكفر عن سيئاتهم وأن تجعل فيما تقضي وتقدر أن تطيل عمري في خير وعافية وتوسع في رزقي وتجعلني ممن تنتصر به لدينك ولا تستبدل بي غيري. اللهم صل على محمد.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم برحمتك في الصالحين فأدخلنا وفي إليين فارفعنا وبكأس من عين سلسبيل فسقنا ومن الحور العين برحمتك فزوجنا ومن الولدان المخلدين كأنهم لؤلؤ مكنون فأقدمنا ومن ثمار الجنة ولحوم الطير فأطعمنا ومن ثياب السندس والحرير ولا استبرق فألبسنا والليلة القدر وحج بيتك الحرام وقتلا في سبيلك فوفق لنا وصالح الدعاء والمسألة فاستجب لنا وإذا جمعت تلا أولين والآخرين يوم القيامة فارحمنا وبراءة من نار فاكتب لنا وفي جهنم فلا تغلنا وفي عذابك وحوادك فلا تبتلنا ومن الزقوم والضريع فلا تطعمنا ومع الشياطين فلا تجعلنا وفي النار على وجوهنا فلا تكببنا ومن ثياب النار وسرابيل لقاطران فلا تلبسنا ومن كل سوء يا لا إله إلا أنت بحق لا إله إلا أنت فنجنا. آمين السمامين.
محمد وآل محمد. It's a small number. Okay. So you are reciting this. Sure. Right? So in case if it doesn't come, I'll let you know, then you recite. Okay.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم رب شهر رمضان الذي أنزلت فيه القرآن وافترضت على عبادك فيه الصيام صل على محمد وآل محمد وارزقني حج بيتك الحرام في عامي هذا وفي كل عام واغفر لي تلك الذنوب العظام فإنه لا يغفرها غيرك يا رحمن يا علم. صل على
Muhammad al-Yasiri.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد أعوذك بجلال وجهك الكريم أن ينقضي عنا شهر رمضان أو يطلع الفجر من ليلته هذه ولك قبال تبعة أو ذنب تعذب عليه اللهم
Mustafa Raza, can you come? Musa Ali, can you guys come over? Ali al-Yasiri. He's doing the one with so like
You don't need to be very close.
all right. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد. Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. Ramadan Kareem and Wiladat of Imam Hasan Mubarak to all of you. Umma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Today I am privileged to share a brief reflection on the profound importance of fasting during the sacred month of Ramadan and why it is deemed wajib for Muslims. In Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 183, Allah commands, O you who have believed, decreed upon you is fasting as it was decreed upon those before you, that you may become righteous. This phrase emphasizes the divine directive for fasting, illustrating its essential role in nurturing righteousness and self-discipline among the faithful. Moreover, fasting fosters empathy and compassion within us. By refraining from food and drink from dawn until sunset, we gain a glimpse into the struggles faced by the less fortunate. This shared experience inspired us to be more charitable, and supportive of those in need, thereby strengthening the bonds of our community and brotherhood. The teachings of the Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them, further highlight the significance of fasting. Imam Ali alayhi salam Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Said fasting is a shield against the fire of hell. This profound insight reminds us that fasting transcends mere physical restraint. It serves as a spiritual safeguard that protects us from sinful actions and draws us closer to Allah. Hence, Imam Jafar al-Sadiq alayhi salam, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, said fasting is not only abstaining from eating and drinking, but it is also a form of abstinence from every kind of sin. Through fasting, we cultivate patience, discipline, and self-control. We learn to resist temptations and strengthen our willpower, qualities that are vital for personal development and spiritual growth. In summary, fasting during Ramadan is wajib because it is a divine command that enriches our souls, fortifies our communities, and elevates our spirits. Let us spend this blessed month with sincerity and devotion, striving to become better individuals and more compassionate members of society. In the end, I pray that Allah accept your salah, fasts, and all other deeds and fulfill all your prayers. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Salawat.
Assalamu alaikum. I'll be presenting my Ramadan speech. Fasting does not just mean staying away from foods and drinks. In fact, Imam Jafar al-Sadiq alayhi salam has said, when you fast, let your ears, your eyes, your hair, your skin, and your entire body fast too. Don't let the days you fast be like the days you're not fasting. When we fast, we are extra conscious of Allah by taking special care to stay away from all sins while we're fasting. We will learn how to stay away from sins all the time, even when we're not fasting. If we can stay away from eating and drinking, which are most basic needs, then don't you think we're capable of staying away from all sins? Rasulullah saw a lady who was fasting swear at her maid. He offered her some food to eat. She refused to eat it and told Rasulullah that she was fasting. Rasulullah replied, "How are you fasting while you swear at your maid?" Fasting is not only from food and drink. Indeed, Allah made it so that food and drink are cover against other sins, verbal and action. Only a few people are truly fasting, and many are just hungry. What this means is that fasting is supposed to help us stay away from all sins and have the best of behavior. Some examples include, for our mouth, we should avoid backbiting, lying, swearing, and being rude. Instead, we should say nice things and recite the Quran. For our ears, we should avoid listening to music and gossip. Instead, we should listen to du'as and the Quran. If we hear gossip, we should just walk away. For our eyes, we should avoid watching bad movies and shows. Instead, we can watch good programs that teach us good things. For our hands, we should avoid fighting and handing out haram things. Instead, we can hand out halal things and not fight. For our feet and legs, we should avoid kicking others and going to parties. Instead, we should exercise and go to the masjid. Fasting does not just mean staying hungry all day. It's a great time to practice how to stay away from all sins. Thank you for listening.
Okay, it's there. I didn't see it.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر صدق الله العلي العظيم.
Thank you, boys, for all the wonderful recitations of speeches and recitations. Now it's girls' turns. If I request on sister side, we are ready for girls' recitation. You can start your recitations from the girls' end.
Assalamu alaikum. Today I will be talking about why we fast. First, it helps us with physical healing. Rasulullah has said, fast and you will be healthy. Fasting helps to cleanse the body. It kills the cells and tissues that are damaged. Second, it helps us with social healing. Imam Hasan al-Askari has told us that we fast so the rich can feel the pain of hunger like the poor. The rich then feel mercy for the poor. Fasting helps us understand what the poor are going through so we feel like helping them more. Third, it helps us with spiritual healing. This is the most important benefit of fasting. Spiritual healing means to heal your soul. Fasting is an action which can purify the soul. During Ramadan, we have more time to connect with Allah through prayers, dua, and reading the Quran. Lastly, some other benefits include learning to be patient, punctual, and being happy about what you have. Thank you and have a great Ramadan.
That was Zahra Raza. If I can request Sayyida Zainab to come and do his speech for Ramadan.
Assalamu alaikum. All praise is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for blessing us with the holy month of Ramadan, a time of fasting, reflection, and spiritual renewal. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, O you who have believed, fasting has been prescribed for you as it was prescribed for those before you, that you may become righteous. Ramadan is not just about abstaining from foods and drinks. It is about purifying our hearts, strengthening our faith, and drawing closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him and his family, said, Whoever fasts during Ramadan with faith and seeking reward from Allah will have his past sins forgiven. Ramadan is a month of mercy, forgiveness, and salvation from the hellfire. On Laylatul Qadr, the night of power, worship is better than 1,000 months. This is a time to seek Allah's forgiveness, increase our prayers, and give generously in charity. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our fasts and prayers, forgive our sins, and make us among those who are granted His mercy in paradise. Ameen.
Ali Muhammad. Thank you, Sayyida Zainab. Now, if we have Ruqayya Yasri available, her speech is next. Ruqayya Yasri.
Ruqayya is not here. You can continue with the rest.
Thank you, sister. So next item is it's a video, and along with that, recitation by both boys and girls. Girl side, Alia Nurani and Zahra Sayyeda, if you can come, be ready. I'll let the video play in a few seconds. So if you can just be ready. And from boy side, Mustafa, where is Mustafa? Where is Mustafa? He's not here. Mustafa, if you can come. And who's the other boy? Mirza Muhammad Ali, Mirza Mustafa, Mehdi Nurani, Mihdad Ali. Anyone here? Mihdad Ali is here. Mehdi Nurani. We're just waiting for. Just give us a minute, sister side. We'll just trying to get those kids organized. They are not available in the man hall. If we can just have a few seconds to get them on the podium. You know what to recite, right? So we have the boy side ready. Sisters, if you are ready, we can start the video.
Yes, we are ready.
Bismillah. Boys, you are ready?
Yeah.
Bismillah, start.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. May Allah is the alam of the He is just a call of He.
Can you put the video on? The audio?
Yes. These papers. Just read off these papers. All right.
Call Imam Mehdi, call Imam Mehdi, call Imam Mehdi. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, call Imam Mehdi. He is changed that sign into a smile. Call Imam Mehdi, call Imam Mehdi, call Imam Mehdi. He is your server, you canter. You will not be left alone ever. When you are ever hurt and you need support, call Imam Mehdi. He changed that sun into a smile. Call Imam Mehdi. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, call Imam Mehdi. He changed that sign into a smile.
Call Imam Mahdi, call Imam Mahdi, call Imam Mahdi. He is your elder with things over you. If you are confused on what to do, when you are feeling low and you just don't know what, call Imam Mahdi. He changed that sun into a smile. Call Imam Mahdi. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, call Imam Mahdi. He changed that sign into a smile. Call Imam Mahdi. Call Imam Mahdi. Call Imam Mahdi. Say the truth and be kind to others. Listen to and respect your elders. He will be so proud of taking out loud. We call Imam Mahdi. He changed that sun into a smile. Call Imam Mahdi. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, call Imam Mahdi. He'll change that smile into a smile. Call Imam Mahdi. Call Imam Mahdi. Call Imam Mahdi. Get this paper. Go give it to your brother. Go give it to.
Thank you, kids, for wonderful recitation. Sorry for the glitch on the EV side. Inshallah, just quickly mentioning the upcoming programs. We do have a Wiladat Jashan, inshallah, and I want to give in Maulana enough time to complete his speech, inshallah. So quickly going over the upcoming program. Inshallah, next program we'll do on Tuesday. We'll start. It's the Shab-e Zarbat and also the Shab-e Qadr night. We'll start 7:15 with Dua Tawassul on Tuesday, and then program will continue all the way up to Saturday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be the three Shahadat Majalis for the Shahadat of Imam Ali alayhi salam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. And also on the 20th of Ramzan and 22nd of Ramzan, we'll do the Amal. 18th, 20th and 22nd, which will be the night of 19th, 21st and 23rd Ramzan, inshallah. We'll do the Shab-e Qadr Amal here at this center, if you can join us on those days. So from Tuesday, inshallah, program will continue all the way up to Saturday. Also, Jummah Salat on Jummah on Awwal Waqt 127, inshallah. And request for the Surah Fatiha for the sponsors of tonight Iftar. We can recite Dr. Shaban Ali Jamal by contractor, or the Marhumin of contractor family. Anyone who is donated, recited, contributed, participated here in the center, anywhere in the world for the cause of Ahl Bayt, just remember them. All Kul Mu'mineen and Mu'minat, Muslimin and Muslimat, Marhumin. Al-Fatiha. And with your last salawat, I request Maulana to come and recite the Wiladat lecture for the Wiladat of Imam Hasan Mushtaba alayhi salam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Thank you so much. Before I go to the member, I have a quick normal practice which I used to do in Qom. I reminded these three kids. First of all, if anybody, any kid, and I mean kids, they are named by Imam Hasan alayhi salam, I got a gift for you. Is anybody named her Imam Hasan? Hasan? Well, he's not kid anymore. From me, he's kid. No one named Hasan? Okay, a kid, but their father's name is Hasan. Are you Mujtaba? Okay, come forward. I'll accept Mujtaba even. You're Musa? Mujtaba, eh? Okay, Mujtaba, come. So at least I have some thawab. Ahsant. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa al. You four, please come forward. I had promised them because they have been exemplary kids. No running, nothing. Please, Ya Mukhtar, ya all of you, Bianja, Bedinja. Thank you so much. Are you shy? Sharmdari, Biedike Baba, Azizam. Thank you so much. Come here. You too, come here. Biedinja. I know you don't speak enough Farsi Harmizana. Azizam, Bianja. Ahsan. Please have a loud salawat for these four. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. You recited excellent Surah Qadr. You take a gift. Thank you so much. Now, my madrasa Ravish, my thumb is mashallah grown up. Mahdi, where are you? You are normally hidden somewhere. I heard you were here. Come here. Thank you so much. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. You come here. MashaAllah. Excellent nasheed. Have a loud salawat for him. Ahsan. Great job. Thank you. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Thank you so much for bearing with me these couple of minutes. Bismillahi wa billah. Allahumma yassir wa a'in wa taqabbal. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya Rasulallah Madan. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa bihi nasta'in wa huwa khairun nasirin wa mu'in. ثم الصلاة والسلام والتحية والإكرام على سيد الأنام محمد وعطرته الطاهرين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. ثم قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في محكم كلامه الحكيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وَكُلُوا مِمَّا رَزَقَكُمُ اللَّهُ حَلَالًا طَيِّبًا وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ الَّذِي أَنْتُمْ بِهِ مُؤْمِنُونَ. Salawat, please. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. In this short lecture, I want to mention a couple of points. At once about Imam himself. First of all, congratulations to all of you for this first Imam born in the household of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. He is titled as Sibtul Akbar, the first or the oldest grandson of Rasulullah. He is also Mujtaba, chosen among many. When Allah wants to choose one of them, best of the best, as we call. This is what Mujtaba means, Ijtaba. And then he has a title I want to touch on that today, that is Kareemu Ahle Bayt. Kareem. He's Kareem. Kareem, obvious meaning of Kareem is generous. But it goes much deeper than that meaning. And then I want to touch base on some of the lessons we can learn from Imam Hasan as for the tarbiyah of awlad. That is my topic of the day. Why Imam is called Kareem of Ahl Bayt? The word Kareem has about 9 meanings and they're all equal. First of all, Kareem means Jawad, yani generous. Imam was very generous. And the Kareemu Ahl Bayt title was not given to him by other Imams or Rasulullah, as it is the normal practice. If I can say he earned this title, we have to know in Arabic law to understand the word Kareem and its meaning. That is sifat mushbiha. Kareem is on the weight of fa'il. It's a very common practice in Arabic grammar to know the weight of words. Kareem is like fa'il, which is mubalagha, sifat mushbaha. Sifat, a characteristic, never departs a person. 10 a.m. he's Kareem, 9 a.m. he's Kareem, 10 p.m. he's Kareem. It's always Kareem. It's not periodic. This is what sifat means. So this characteristic of Imam was given to him because always people they notice, even worst enemies of Imam, including Marwan bin al-Hakam, they prayed, he said, Huwa askhan nas. He is the most generous of people. How? Look, he had all the money of Africa given to him by his father-in-law, third caliph. It was haqq of Muslimin. That is on another place, but he was a rich man in today's terms. He was a billionaire, not millionaire. That much money he got. Basically, he stole from Muslims. It was unfair money. But still this man, he looks at the right of Imam Mujtaba. And he's so greedy. He speaks to a person named Abu Atiq. Abu Atiq, I'm after this right of Hasan alayhi salam. Think of a trick to get it. He said, well, it's so easy. Then what is it? Look how they set Imam up. He says, he's generous of all the generous. I walk behind him when there is a gathering of Quraysh. I will mention of the virtues of Quraysh. I will ignore Imam Hasan. Look how they set Imam up, ignoring that Imam knows all these things. But as I'll give you a line of a poetry, it will explain itself that why Imam let this happen. They walk, you will figure it out. They walk and there was a gathering of Quraysh standing there. Imam is walking gently on his ride. Suddenly Abu Atiq starts mentioning different virtues of Quraysh. Imam is listening and smiling. Marwan says, Abu Atiq, why don't you mention the virtues of Hasan ibn Ali alayhim as-salam? Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. He says, I'm mentioning the children of mu'mineen, not children of prophets. Had I been speaking about the children of prophets, Imam Hasan alayhi salam is the best of best, topmost in the ranks among the children of prophet. Imam smiles. Abu Atiq, what do you need? Says, Mawla, I want to ride your, ride. It's a great ride. It's a metaphor that can I have it? Right away, Imam gets off of his ride and he's on his way to somewhere. This is the generosity. So no wonder that he was entitled with this title of Kareemu Ahle Bayt. Like Hazrat Abbas, because of his outfit, his strength, his beauty, he was given the title Qamar Bani Hashim. Qamar means moon of the tribe of Bani Hashim. Please have a salawat on them. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Kareem's second meaning is midiyaf, from hospitality. He will see poor people, needy people, he will invite them and offer them best of food, offer them best of garments, offer them cash money. This was his common practice, not like sometimes. And then ulama, they gave two reasons that why people gave him this title of Kareemu Ahle Bayt. Number one, unparalleled up to the time of Imam Hasan, that he donated in charity all of his possessions, every single penny he had, in way of Allah Jalla Shanu. All of his possessions, twice, and then thrice, he gave half of his belongings in way of Allah Jalla Shanu, for the pleasure of Allah. Even Muhaddithin, they reported, Na'alan bin Na'alin. One sandal he will keep, the other sandal he will donate. One shoe he will keep, the other shoe he will give. What does that mean? Everything I have, maybe one pair of shoes, I love it, I keep it, the other I donate. No. Every shoe, a pair of shoe he had, he kept one, donated the other one. If may I request some youth, please come forward. So we have people sitting now back there, so they can all do. We have a lot of space here. Please have a salawat and come forward, please. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Thank you so much. If you can please make some more room so others. I see lots of people even standing out there near the shoe rack. Thank you so much. So Imam was extremely generous. And then Imam himself has a word, a beautiful word, when questioned their Mawla. Why do you never deny anyone? You give, anybody asks you, any needy, even people like Marwan who are not in a need. They like something you have. Well, look at the reply of Imam. I am also, this is the word of Imam, I'm going to read the translation. I am also a destitute in the court of Allah Jalla Shanu. I'm a miskeen of Allah. A desperate, needy person is destitute. A miskeen. Miskeen is more in trouble than a faqir. Faqir has nothing. Miskeen even loses hope. And much more in the meaning. He says, I'm a destitute at the court of God. And I want anyone to be never deprived from my door. So Allah Jalla Shanu never deprives me of His door. Look how He compares His actions, if I can say, as Nadi Aliyan Madhar al-Ajaibi. Imam Ali is the one in his actions, the attributes of Allah manifested. We learned generosity from Imam Ali. We learned bravery from Imam Ali. Many things were manifested in Imam Ali's seerah. Then we know if a creation of Allah can be this just like Adlo Imam Ali, how much justice will Allah show to the Ibad on the day of resurrection. Look how they put a human face on the attributes of Allah which are unseen most of the times. Please have a salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Please have a seat quickly so we can proceed with our talk, which the original topic is upcoming. Imam and Rasulullah, he says, Utito jawami'ul kalim. I have been given this skill to embrace large meanings in one sentence. For that, I had that. I don't have it. Less time, more meaning is the problem of a normal speaker. And you feel it more when you have limited time, and especially when it's iftar. Iftar is, coming soon and everybody's fasting. This is to teach us patience. This is to teach us development of better skills, management of time. Words are power, and so time is money. They both are very valuable. So we have to be careful how we pick and choose among these two. لِكُلِّ مَقَالٍ مَقَامٌ وَلِكُلِّ مَقَامٍ مَقَالٌ. For every place, there's a suitable word, and for every word, there's an appropriate, compatible place. We have to be skillful where, what to speak, when, what to speak, how to deliver the message. What I'm supposed to say, I don't mean to be direct. I don't mean to be rude. No, rather I mean to be communicating the message. Because one many possibilities. It's possible maybe a kid, they're unaware. They put it in their pocket, they went to the washroom and it dropped there. Maybe an adult, they were not even thinking they had it in the pocket. It was an accident. Of course, no Shia can do such thing intentionally, right? So it could be many possibilities, many, which I can give you some example like I gave you. Could be a kid, could be an adult, could be elderly, could be anybody. And maybe they did not even realize. They did not even realize that I have dropped sajdaga in the toilet. So what's the solution? Solution number one, we have to be aware. There are many basics in our religion. Many times I have questions. And many times you asked me, like in last 3 days, parents, and I see those faces here, they have been asking, Maulana, can you please speak about this issue? 100% I will speak. I'll be like honored to speak about those. Normally a speaker tries to deliver magnificent hadiths or magnificent khutbahs, but basics are normally left alone. Today, please allow me, because I see many kids around here, as they were yesterday, to communicate some basics. And I appreciate your patience. And I hope every parent, they will love it. I will never give my iPhone to my 4 or 5 years old. So they take it in the washroom because I care about my phone, right? It's near and dear to me. It's precious to me. It's valuable to me. So are these sajdagas at home. Please teach your kids our sanctities, our limits in religion, like alam. If you have a small zari room at alam, mashallah, it's a great shared practice to keep a small zari room, a place to do your du'as and many other rituals. As you teach them the value of a phone, teach them the value of sajdaga, the mohar. That how we are supposed to treat it. When we pick it up, some of the mustahabat, we should kiss it and then touch it with our forehead, which we put on it while doing sajda. Tasbih. Teach them, and yes, a challenge. You have to communicate this message to your kids, not 10 times, not 100 times, at least 1,000 times. Then they're gonna learn. That's how I did for my kids, and I assume your kids are also like my kids. So if they're intelligent, at least 100 times you have to speak to them. That beta, beti, this is tasbih. We are supposed to touch it with wudu. We are supposed to kiss it, keep it on a higher place. We are not supposed to play with it, throw it like that, or treat it like a ball or a toy. They are not toys. Teach them the difference between their toy and their sajdaga, their tasbih, their musalla, and other sacred things. This is how we educate. Best practices while they are here. Watch them. If you, God forbid, notice, they're kids, they're innocent, they don't know. There was a day I did not know these things. My parents, they taught me afterwards. Then I know, mashallah, now I know. I show best of my respects to the alam, to the sajdagas, to the musalla where my father praised my mother and others, and these basics of our religion. See, sometimes it's a tradition, it's a value. A value is many times misunderstood. That could be, it's understandable, but sometimes it's ignored. This is what I'm speaking about. Please do not be ignorant of communicating these basics to your kids, because they have a blank slate, they don't know until we do not teach them. I mean, if you were honestly, if something like this was to be reported in somewhere in Pakistan, people might have gone crazy. Astaghfirullah. There are some people, they don't try to like think why this thing happened, who did it, could be a natural reason. No. They said, oh, Asman zameen pe niche gir gaya. And honestly, while many of them, they don't offer salah even. But if you do something like this with sajdaga, they will be like quite sensitive, if I'm speaking very carefully. Is that the solution? No. Becoming angry is not the solution. Education is the solution. A man walks to Imam Hasan from Sham. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Thank you, brother. Come over here. We have space, mashallah. Yeah, Ali, I beg you, please move forward. Move forward so others can come and sit on it. We have still left about 15 people space here. Allahumma Salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Thank you so much. May Allah reward you. Amen. Because of the propaganda of Muawiyah, from Syria he gets up, angry. And Imam Hasan and Imam Ali alayhi salam comes to the Medina, and coincidentally, he finds Imam on his way while he was entering Medina. Do you know Hasan ibn Ali? Imam smiles. Yes, I do. He doesn't say, I am Hasan. What do you have to do? Maja abihi. What makes you come all the way? He says, I came from Syria. I hate the man. You hate him? Imam starts smiling. He starts cursing Imam. Please excuse me to report this. It's exactly mentioned by Shias and Sunnis, this incident, and tells her how much hilm Imam had. This is the attribute of Imam they mentioned. Look how much forbearance and tolerance for somebody who's ignorant. They don't even know you, who you are. They don't even know your true character. And they're speaking so negative and dark of you. Imam keeps on smiling. He says whatever he has to say about Imam. Imam says, appears to be that you are a stranger in this city. It looks like you are tired. You had a long journey. You came a long way. Now, it's the natural thing that you have been so angry, and a person speaks with such dignity, such, respectful, gentle, courteous manner, you will calm down. He says, if you need food, please be my guest. Imam Hasan says, be my guest. Come to my house. I will not only take care of you, I will take care of your tired camel. If you need dress, I will give you best of the dresses. I will offer you best of the food. I have slaves at home. They will offer you services that your stress, your anxiety, your tiredness will inshallah go away from you. Please be my guest. If you have a debt, I will pay your debt. Imam says, I have lots of cash with me at home. Honestly, this is above and beyond human nature. Normally, we will say, Alhamdulillah, mujh pe Allah ki badi rahmat hai. We won't say, I have lots of cash. If you need cash, come to me, I'll give it to you. Imam says, I have lots of cash sitting at my home. I will give it to you. The man, he says, who are you? Imam says, Ana. I am the man, Ana in Arabic in beginning. Ana al-Hasan ibn Ali. I am the same Hasan you were speaking about, but different in your perception. I'm other than what you thought of me. Rawaya says, Fabaka Shami, that Syrian man started crying. He said, how wrong I was. When I came, you and your father, you were Abghadun Nas. You were the most hated two men near me. But now, you are Ahabbun Nas near me. I was misguided. I was misled. I was disinformed about you and your Holy Father. And then he recites an ayah. He says, Allahu a'lamu haythu yaj'alu risalatah. Allah knows the best whom to give risalat. And I testify, ashhadu annaka khalifatullahi fil ard. That right now, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. He says, I testify that you are the vicegerent, the Khalifa of Allah on this earth right now. Look how Imam dealt with a person who does not know. Na'udhu billah, thumma na'udhu billah. Had Imam became angry, hey, you are saying so and so. The man does not know. He's misled, misguided. He's brainwashed. So now our kids are not like that man even. Simply they don't know. We have to educate them. How to educate them? I gave you few. Other steps are always bring them here. Or any masjid, your Imam Bargah close to you, wherever you live. I don't insist just here, Razavi. Anywhere you are, please, your community center, your masjid is your main hub, is your connection with Aimah, with Allah, with your religion, with yourself, and for them to themselves. Because that is where they realize who they are. what their values are, whom they follow, who are their role models, how they lived their lives. And of course, by knowing them more, knowing infallible Imams of Ahlul Bayt, we love to emulate them more. The better we know Ahlul Bayt, and the better we teach our kids. As Ahlul Bayt, they have commanded us, Ahabbu Sibyanakum Hubbana Ahlul Bayt. Teach your kids the love of us, Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. How are we going to teach them their love? Once Hazrat Musa, he used to speak directly one-on-one with Allah. Allah says, Musa, go and make my servants, my ibad, love me. He says, Ya Allah, love is something which cannot be bought, which cannot be instilled in someone. How can you make people love you? He says, Musa, speak of my favors, my blessings to my ibad. They will start loving me. So when we will bring our kids here, they will listen to the hadith of Ahlul Bayt, stories of Ahlul Bayt, like I gave you a couple of them from Imam Hasan, that, oh, Imam Hasan was such a forbearant, such a patient, such a wise person, and such a generous personality in Islam. He used to help people so much. They will also love to be generous. They want to emulate Imam Mujtaba. They want to be that ignorance of other people, tolerant rather. Ignorant is not the proper word. I was just translating it from exactly Arabic. Many Arabic words, when they come into English, we have to change them a bit. Like tolerant, जिसको हमने कहते हैं बड़ा दिल करना, दूसरों को नजरअंदाज करना. That's what I meant. Please have a salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. When we are here, our kids are here. Honestly, in madrasa, we have always these speeches, our lectures, our lessons, everything. But it's a very unique event tonight that our madrasa, Al-Hujjat Study Center, and their kids, they're also joining us for the iftar of tonight. So please allow me, with lots of respect, to communicate a couple of things. I humbly beg you, always bring your kids to the center. But when you bring them here, please watch how they behave. This place should be treated a little differently than at home, than while visiting friends, family, colleagues. I mean, while taking your kids to a playground, 100%. It's instilled in the nature of kids. They need play. We have to help them play. I want you to play with their kids. We know these stories. I don't have any time left to give you a couple of more stories which I had in my mind. But when we are here, our kids are with us. This is our best shot to instill Islamic values in them. They will never learn them on the internet. I'm not against internet. People who normally attend my majalis, I'm a big fan of internet, because if used properly and accurately, internet has helped us communicate messages nowadays which we never could do before. A very well done video can communicate a message on, let's say, bulugh to my kid, which as a father, I cannot speak to my son. I need a Maulana, I need a second person, some uncle, some mamu, to communicate these masail. For my daughters, likewise. But if a kid left uncontrolled with a phone, with a device, anything which can connect them with the internet, on the social media. This social media has no filters on it. Social media, I'm on behind my device on the internet. It does not distinguish and recognize who is the user. It will give you whatever you ask from it, without any censor, without any filter, without any distinguishing that this person is a kid, he's a 5 years old, or say she, he, 5, 10, 12, 1500, whatever. So while parents at home or here, you are the best filter, the best judge of them, how much information, when, where, with which tone I should communicate to my kid. But will this video I'm going to play, will it distinguish all this information? Will it put anything, any censor on it? Your answer is no. And on the videos, honestly, sometimes mera apna darde dil, Sometimes my very close mu'mineen brothers, they send me videos that I put my head down. What is the purpose? Wait, not every video you can share with me. I mean, I've mentioned a couple of them. I mean, videos, people, I mean, women dancing without any point. What is the point, brother? You send me video of a Maulana speaking a magnificent point, some hadith, something makes sense, some Juma Mubarak thing, some Mera Dard Dil, you did not hear it. Kids watching videos which even I cannot take honestly. Sometimes I watch videos, accidentally it happens, I cannot digest the content of the video, let alone a kid. What is my point of mentioning this? Kids, they lose their judgment of right and wrong by watching these limitless, uncountable, stoppable videos. Please have a good watch on your kids what they watch. Please put a time limit on their uptime. Please put a cap. Put a certain timing at your home. Once somebody said, Maulana, mera bacha mujhse control nahi hota. Said, do you have enough strength to plug off, to take out the plug from the wall for your modem? Modem nahi hoga, phir kaise internet se judega? Can you do that? Oh, I didn't think of this. Said, well, please do it from now on. Set your principles, your family rules at home. 8 o'clock and upwards to 10 o'clock is the homework time, kids. Only internet used for homework, nothing else. At 10 o'clock, internet goes dead, wires off. Do something. Let me finish. I had so much to say. Maaf kar dijiye. Please excuse me if it was not a complete judgment, but I think one nasiha, one admonition, one advice which is practical is better than 10 magnificent lectures which are just intellectual words. Because words may come and go, and many may not understand them, including myself. But a nasiha which is practical, and it is instilled in the kids, it stays forever. I wronged, I admit, in beginning. I should be so thankful for last many nights. I saw kids, all of them, mashallah, so well managed. After we gave the first, reminder, no one I saw running except one kid. Younger kids, they're exception. So let me just redo myself in beginning. Thank you so much. And let me thank my respected mothers of these kids. I thank you so much. You work so hard. Were it not for your endeavor, it could be a chaotic situation. MashaAllah, everyone does their iftari in a perfect setup. My time is about up, 1 minute left. So let me conclude quickly. After thanking you all, please do not take it hard. I did not mean to be direct. I know it was a bit strong message, but teach our kids at home, at here. Bring them in Salat-e-Jummah. Be appreciative of what your kids doing. Whatever they do, be thankful to them. Honestly, a kind word of appreciation gives the message to your kid how much just you are as a parent. How much noticing you are of their doing. That will give them an alert. Oh, I got to be careful. My mama, my baba, if they saw my good deeds, my righteous doings, they will also notice if I do something wrong. Look, automatically, something which is Darun Josh, as they say in Urdu and in Farsi, which is like, from inside, which gushes out from hearts of people. That is the best. In Ahlul Bayt, they always insisted, instill good values so they are reflected in kids from their actions. I thank you so much, and I do dua, Allah protect all of our kids and allow them and us before them to emulate the seerah of Imam Mujtaba alayhi salam in being so gentle, being so kind, being so generous. I was short of time. Otherwise, thank you so much for your generous donations, for your charity. MashaAllah, we have exemplary iftars in this center. Peaceful, very well managed. Our volunteers, they are magnificent. Honestly, I salute you. You are doing an absolute job, amazing job, above and beyond. I'm short of words to thank you and describe your doing, but I just say one word. May Bibi Fatima be happy with you. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. May my mothers, my sisters who work so hard to keep our activities here, our programs run so smoothly, may Bibi Fatima be happy with you. Men's side brothers, may Imam Zaman be happy with you. And may Allah reward you generously as Imam Mujtaba showed us what generosity is. Allahumma ajjal li waliyika al-faraj. Thank you so much. Ma dhikri salawat. Allahumma.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله ملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله اللهم صل على محمد أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله اللهم صل على محمد أشهد أن أمير المؤمنين وإمام المتقين عليا ولي الله أشهد أن أمير المؤمنين وإمام المتقين عليا حجة الله اللهم صل حي على السلام حي على السلام حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح حي على خير العمل حي على خير العمل الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد اللهم اجعل قلبي بارا وعيشي قارا ورزقي دارا وأولادي أبرارا वजाली इंद कब्र नबी का मुहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि व आलिहि मुस्तक़रम व करारा बिरहमतिक या अरहमर राहिमीन अज्जलू बिस्सलाह